This is On Tilt Trading. This is the crypto trading strategy and technical analysis session for 3/7/2025. First up, for review, we have XRP. XRP just took a few minutes ago. I've been trading it here. Right now, my charts are showing 545 here. So for the last 45 minutes, I've been looking at XRP and attempting to take a position prior to the open of the U.S. market. We've got a few hours before we get going. I took some positions since the open of the crypto market, which would have been 2 hours after the close of the U.S. market yesterday. So what we have here, for perspective, this is the 1 minute chart. This is the 15-minute chart down here. This black area at the top of the charts, this is going to be my candlestick area. In the middle, this area, this is a volume indicator. And down here at the bottom, this is a relative strength index. These purple lines that you see up here and down here also coincide with the purple lines that you're seeing down here. These are Camarilla pivot points. These pivot points are the backbone of my trading system. They give me direction on trades and give me positioning on trades. So up here we have, let's back up. Okay, XRP. Okay. Okay. I may trade XRP one more time. Volumes coming in here, and we're at a point to buy. Okay. It must really want this stop down here. Or I could be getting myself beat up for no good. Okay, we got volume. Okay. 2, 4, 3, 9. 2, 4, 3, 7, 5. There's our target. Two, 6, 4, 8. Okay, that would be the next viable stop. So next we'll go here. 25169. 25169. 25154. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if it can put in some numbers here on the RSI. This candle closes. This candle closes green. Let's see here. Yeah, we're showing strength. Let's take it. Okay. This is where I want to be on this trade. If this fails, I may give XRP a rest. Taking too many trades, especially one particular currency pair. If you're in and out, taking too many losses, it'll definitely affect your it'll affect your account as far as in the trades that you have that are successful and the trades that you have that are unsuccessful. They're factored in from a probability perspective. No trader is 100% on trades. As you can see from this chart, errors were made in this area. There are quite a few arrows on the screen. Ideally, making clean entries and clean exits. I don't mind at all exiting a position. It's what keeps your account safe. Also, your emotions are going to get the better of you at some point every day, if not multiple times in a day. And the crypto market is open every day. So just understand that if you're trading, errors will be made. I make them every day. But that's okay. We refocus and we get back in there if it sets up for us. If it doesn't set up, then hopefully we have the mental fortitude to wait for something to set up. Revenge trading can really beat up your account. So when I'm watching XRP here, just mentally walking myself through what I'm seeing, and I'll walk you through here, and then we'll get to some different trades and start to go through what I've done here. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, here in the 1 minute, is we're halfway through this zone. So this is S4, and this is S3. This is the area where I want to take this trade, right here in the middle. From a technical perspective, from a Camarilla trading system, this is where you want to take this trade, and it coincides right here. This is S3 up here. This is S4 here. And positioning is very important. The Camarilla trading system is based on positioning. A lot of the algorithms are programmed to use it. So if you want to trade like an algo, this is a system that will allow you to do that. I prefer it simply because it works for me. So a trading system has to work for you or else it won't work. That's pretty straightforward, but I believe it's estimated 80 or 90% or so of trading is done by algorithms nowadays. I'm not going to beat them. Joining them may be the practical solution in order to meet my trading goals. But we have an entry point at in an area of the Camarilla pivots where I want to take a trade. So I've taken it, and we're starting to buy through my entry price. When I saw this volume come in, I mentioned it. This is something of interest to me. When you have activity, when you have a higher number of transactions happening, to me it shows that it is an area of interest. People are interested in this area. They're interested in buying in this area. They're interested in selling in this area. We can see from this candle. That the sellers were in control at this time. Volume came in, and now after this volume event, we'll get to find out exactly what was happening in this candle. And right now it seems like buyers came in and bought the price. Buyers supported this price level down here, this 251.69. Buyers defended this level where you see the volume profile here increased from the surrounding area. You can see this right here. This could be referred to as ignition volume as well. You can see it here where you have the buying pressure here that moves the price up here to S3. Okay, so now we have also in this area, at the same time as we have this volume event, we also have Ripple being oversold, which is where I like to take entries. I use this as a stop loss when I took this entry right here, and we'll see if this will hold, and see if we can move up through S3. So right now we're going for an S3 to R3 traverse for this trade, if all goes well. Next up, we'll go to, let's see. Next up, we'll check out Polkadot. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, Polkadot. I took here at 5:11. So about 50 minutes ago. So when I was watching, or when I was scanning, I found Polkadot. We come up here to the 1 minute. This is R4. This is R3. So this particular trade, this is a R4 to an R6 traverse on this. Let me see what data I have on dot. 436. Let's pull up the daily. Today the RSI is 45,539 on dot. So for me, I like it for a buy today based on my trading system. 4658 for yesterday. 4658. Okay. 475. Okay. Back to the 15-minute. Okay. Okay. Right now we are, price action is here at R4. Target is up here at R6. So you can see here, we're able to, or the price buyers were able to take the price above R4. My trading system, any currency pair that the price is bought above R4 signals along for me. So we have it breaking out above R4 over here. Sellers are able to bring the price back below R4. We can see here it wound up being a bit over sold here, and buyers came in for support. I took my entry here, so I was scanning and found DOT right around the same time that I found XRP. So I took an entry here and set my stop back here. And I'll show you my stop. So this is my stop loss. This red line here is showing my stop. And on the 15, down here on the 15, you can see my take profit and my stop. So my stop is hidden behind the main order because they're so close together, but you can see this red line right here just under this yellow dotted line, which is where my entry is, and then right here is where I want to take profits, right here. Let me double check because that is above R6. 475 is my target. 475. Am I showing 475 or was I off? Yep, that's right. So my line is off. Okay. Okay. Oh no, it's just covering it up. Okay. All right. So here's R6, and then you'll see that here's R6, the target. Here's R4 where we are, and I'll hit this. And you'll see the purple line disappear here at R6 because it's right at the take profit right And I'll go back and show you XRP as well. Okay. So XRP, we're down here. Seems like, yes, buyers did come in and support the price here, and we're buying towards S3 up here. So we'll see if we get some continuation. Okay. And for XRP, here you can see take profit is up here for the traverse. So we have S3 here, and we're trying to reach R3 here, or here. And you can see here, here's the line. And next up we have near. Okay. All right. Near. Okay. Near. I got into at the open of the crypto market, or at least, oh no, it wasn't the open, it was later. Okay. It's been a while. Okay. Here, actually we'll put a line in. Put a timeline in. So right here we have this white line designates the open of the crypto market. So we opened up, we can see a lot of volume here at the open, and sellers moving the price below here, this level. What is this? S4, I believe it is. Yeah, that's gonna be, oh no, it's right here on this chart. Let's see. Here. Okay, so this coincides here. So yeah, we are at S3 here. So we're near S3 at the open. So we're in between S3 and S4 at the open. Sellers are able to drive the price below S4, which would typically signify a short for me. And I had eyes for short as things sold off at the open. But my issue with going short, I'll show you on the daily. For my trading system, I want to look at the RSI, and the RSI is 42,569. So for me, that's towards the oversold area, or it's heading towards oversold, or more oversold than balanced. So for me, I don't like to short any currency pairs that are below average, like below 50, or if they're around in the 50s or lower, I don't want to short them. So even though my trading system says short below S4, I don't like to trade, or my system is more than just do what could be done. So if other criteria are met, then sure. So for example, if the RSI was 68 or 65, then yes, that would be something that I would be interested in shorting if it made this type of pattern. But yes, we have the open, we have a sell-off through S3 and S4. Price action is bought back up through S4. Support is found here. You'll see on the RSI, this general area, we're quite oversold. So buyers found support here. All this volume taking place down here. This is where support was found, and you can see they're able to drive the price up back into an overbought range for quite some time here above S4. We've got some consolidation here, and then this is where I come in. So I take entries here as here we're oversold. So I time my entry here. I take another entry here once we're oversold again, and I'll zoom in and show you the technical pattern that I was seeing on the charts that got me interested in adding to the position. So in addition to these, some of this price action being oversold, this area right here, this isolated pivot, these three candles right here, this isolated pivot low, this got my attention as it coincided with this oversold price here at this level. So I added to my position. We can see quite a bit of indecision happening here in these three candles. Still on the oversold side, and then buyers are able to move the price higher and above. What is this? I think this is S3. That's here. All right, price action is holding above S3, sold off below. Again, I get another entry signal here as we go into an oversold price level here. Buyers are able to move the price back above S3, and here buyers find support and are able to maintain it above S3. Buyers lose support just a little here, but we can see we're oversold. I was not watching it at this time. I was getting some sleep. Let's see, still similar price action, but then I woke up. We can see it's still doing. We can see this range here on the RSI coinciding with this range here on the charts, coinciding with this very low volume area right here. I know a lot of trading systems, including my system, rely on volume. And my trading system certainly does rely on volume, but I find myself taking entries in these low volume areas, and then typically volume I'll observe has come in after. So trying to gain a position when my signals let me know, and then getting confirmation from volume. But also sometimes things can happen together or simultaneously. And then after this, we can see that the buyers take control. We have some really aggressive buying happening right here. In this candle, we can see a very high volume profile. Very high volume profile. Overbought conditions. Very aggressive candle. Very extreme wick, and this forms quite a pivot, isolated pivot up here, isolated pivot high. Okay, and now we've got quite a bit of pullback, and we're still above S3 here, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how things go with near protocol as the day continues. We're still, I don't know, we're just done, I think, an hour and 45 minutes before the U.S. market opens. So we'll see if these positions hold, or if I need to readjust my plans for today. Next up, we have AVAX. Or Avalanche. Okay, Avalanche is setting up for a buy right now. RSI, average volume right now, selling off into a buying condition. We got to go back a ways. So again, we've got this white line is the open of the crypto market. You can see here high volume activity. Price action moved into oversold conditions immediately into the open here. And we have S3 and S4 here. Price action sold below S4. Same thing with Avalanche. I did not, or at least on the daily, the way I process this information for my system. Right here, the RSI is 38,804. So this would, I would only trade Avalanche long today based on my system. Okay. Actually, let me back up. On near protocol, I didn't show stop loss and targets, which there are a few, but there are 4 entries. They're all relatively close. So the entries range from 2961 to 2976 is the range. I'll just pick this one. So we can see this yellow dotted line is the entry point. But yeah, let's come down here for the 15-minute from some perspective. And you can see here my stop loss is this red line here. Take profit is right here at R3. And we'll go back to Avalanche. Okay, so here at the open, a little here after the open, about almost 2.5 hours. That's when I enter this position. It's in a location where I want to take the trade. It's that in between S3 and S4 here. So somewhere in here. So it was in position. Let's see. And you can see my stop. So when I enter, I put my stop just below this isolated pivot that's right here. Since I'm entering a bit later than I would like, and then this area down here, we're oversold. So since we're oversold, I'm looking for a buy. We can see strong price action driving the price up above S4 into my area of interest here. And then for some perspective of target, we'll come here on the daily. We'll come in on the 15-minute. And you can see here my stop loss down here, and you can see my take profit coincides with this R3 up here. So single entry on this one while conditions are oversold. Right here in the middle of this zone between S3 and S4. Price action consolidates for a while. Then we're able to, buyers are able to move the price into S3 and then through S3. And you can see that support is slowly being gained. Let's see. And right now we're in buying conditions above S3. So if this continues, we may hit target, but we'll see. Next up, Cardano. Okay, so Cardano, similar trade here. This is S3, R3, traverse, see, oversold conditions. Same conditions as mentioned before here near the open. Put my stop back here behind this isolated pivot here. And then for some target perspective, here. I thought my line was off, but it's just covering my line, so it's right at it there. Okay. All right, and last up we have Solana. Okay, so Solana, similar trade, S3, S3 to R3. So you can see my stop loss. See my take profit. My entry. Actually, is this an S6? This may be an exit and S6 traverse because this is R4 here. Took my an S6. This may be an S6 to an R3 traverse. I'll bring you in on the chart. This entry is my best entry of the day. So this one I happened to catch at the open. So you're seeing, or closer to the open, this being the open of the crypto market today. High volume, oversold conditions, and I'm able to set my stop just down here below this low. All the rest of, so for example, Cardano and Avalanche, I saw at the same time when I was scanning, but they were already out of my risk to reward ratio for taking the trade before pullback. So for those, I had to wait for pullback. This one was a little bit delayed by a few seconds behind Cardano and Avalanche, so I was able to catch this one and make this initial move towards the next cam with very little pullback here. So I was looking in Cardano and Avalanche for a way to gain an entry, but they just would not stop and give me the proper risk reward. So I had to wait and trade them after they pull back to a more value based priced opportunity. So we can see buyers have been in control of Solana all morning. Right now we're entering into, or we're currently in a buying zone. But we'll see what happens today. We got 2 hours, 2 hours to the open of the U.S. market. Good luck out there, and thanks for checking out On Tilt Trading.